Hello, Leo. I hope you're doing well today. We're going to start with this. Start with a deep breath. And in. And out. And we're going to start with a card from the When My Soul Whispered Oracle deck. Something already understanding. There it is. And listen. All right. Let's start with understanding. I want everyone to know you don't have to find out you're dying to start living. The passing of time asks you to think about the fragility of life. You may feel as though you keep chasing that next big thing, telling yourself, my life will be better when. No matter how many of these things you achieve, you still lack the happiness you are seeking. It is easy while chasing these big things to forget about those little things that make up your day-to-day life. It is just as important to find joy in the small details that make up each day as it is to recognize your greater achievements. Close your eyes and feel your heart beating as you breathe, as your breath comes and goes like the ocean waves upon the shore. Smell a flower and drink the scent in so deeply that you can feel its energy from head to toe. Hold the hand of a loved one and notice the rough and smooth, knowing that every texture tells the story of their life. Existence as you know it can change so quickly and unexpectedly that those big things you once chased suddenly seem insignificant and without meaning. Understand that life will always be about the little things that you often forget to notice, and that no one can take them away from you. My sacred words. I move towards each new day with a grateful heart, a courageous spirit, and a desire to touch the lives of everyone I meet. The bluebell is a sweet little flower that reminds you of the importance of appreciating the small things in life in order to value the big things. Associated with the throat chakra. Listen. The word listen contains the same letters as the word silent. Many people claim to be good listeners, yet fail to possess the innate ability to really listen. People often take an active role in listening to one another and adding comments, remarks, opinions, and expressions of reaction to what they are hearing. True listening goes beyond that which can be heard with your ears. Listen for the subtle nuances. Consider the pauses, the thoughtful stares, the wistful gazes. Listen with your heart. Hear the words and allow them to evoke within you a response that gives rise to empathy and compassion. Allow others to really feel that they are being heard. Suppress any urges you have to comment or pass judgment. Allow the story to come forth, unsullied by the lens through which you see the world. The more you listen, the more you will learn. My sacred words. I realize that the most important words are the ones that are unspoken. When you hold a seashell to your ear, it is easy to hear the whispers of the ocean, every wave as it hits the shore and gently recedes. As you listen to the stories of others, make sure that you pay attention to the small details, not letting yourself be distracted by your own thoughts and feelings. Listening and understanding. Take what's yours, leave the rest behind with that. I'm going to take a couple of cards from the tarot. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. see what we have. Past, present, and future. Oh goodness. Let's start again. Past, present, and future. Please, Spirit, for the Alright, we have past. The Chariot in the reverse. Present, please, Spirit. One card, please. Is this both these in the present? No. Present, future. Okay. I mean, there's a side note of be careful of how much you're juggling, how much you're putting on your plate right now. Just be aware. Just be aware that you're not putting too much on your plate. And make sure that you are able to put the proper amount of energy into each of these things. So, in the recent past, the Chariot, something, I mean, for some of you, it could have just been like a situation where your car may have broken down, or something happened with your car. There could quite literally be something happening with your Chariot. It could be something just in travel in general. There's like, I'm getting like negative aspects of traveling, or just not being able to travel in the recent past. Judgment is being called on something. There's something that you are making a judgment call on, and I'm going to ask, what is it that Leo is calling judgment on? Yes, please. Ooh, okay. A King of Cups in the reverse. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. We do have, we have all the 12 houses in our birth chart, so we technically do have a little bit of everything. So just, it doesn't have to be, but it could be prominent within, maybe their Venus or something like that. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So there's a judgment call being made about this King of Cups. This King of Cups in the reverse. What about this King of Cups? I mean, it's like a manipulative, it's not the know-it-all. I mean, the King of Cups, like in the upright, is like a wonderful, loving partner. That's usually the main energy, like a strong, stand up, in control of their emotions. But in the reverse, this person isn't in control of their emotions. They could be very emotional. They could be hot and cold, very manipulative in some manners. Well, before I say anything, there's also this energy. Is this the same person? There's two different energies I'm gathering. I think there's somebody else here. This is a much more like charismatic, in and out, feisty, sexual energy. Quick paced. And this energy is being strategic about something. So they're trying to like strategically escape something. Something about. It's fascinating because it's like. I'm gathering escaping an overflowing cup of love. Like a love offering is. Because it's with. There's a love offering, but it's with someone that's really like selfish and controlling and whiny and childlike and tentatively could be kind of like hoey, you know, that vibe kind of thing. Maybe not all the time, but could tentatively be a little bit like that. Somebody that really wants somebody else to do everything for them. There's this. What is this? Ace of Pentacles, Spirit. Ace of Pentacles, isn't that Ace of Pentacles? Ace of Cups. It's almost like okay. My apologies. Okay, that makes sense. There is a situation where somebody is escaping a love offering from a very manipulative, selfish, lack person. And I believe it feels that your energy or somebody very close to you is making a judgment call about this love offering and saying like, hey, nah, this is not for me, and figuring out a strategic way to sneak away from this offering. It may cause some sadness in the near future, but I don't feel like it's a really dead, like, I don't know, something about this sadness doesn't feel like it's too long lasting. Yeah, let me quick. Something about the sadness is it just feels like it was supposed to happen once you. Yeah. It's like you are in this energy of. It's almost like being torn between knowing what's right and doing what's right. like having at least a percentage of the knowledge to know what to do in the best way possible. But action is a lot of things are about action. So there's something about action that I'm getting. Ooh, this one's come out. Oh, I think it's because you may have to wait for something. There may be something that like once you mourn this thing, once you mourn this thing, there's an aspect of waiting. Because you need to leave behind imbalance. And a lot of this leaving behind imbalance has to do with being patient and patiently waiting for there's like an agreement, a contract, something like you're waiting for someone to come in and work with you, and there's like an impatient eagerness, and within this you're also seeing the need to walk away from any sort of imbalance dynamic. Anything that does not equally fill both cups, kind of thing. And I think that's part of what's happening during this time, that you're waiting for what you want to come in and make this agreement with you. And all you can really do is just wait at this point. Yeah. All right, take what's yours, leave the rest behind. Thank you so much for being here, Leo. I'll see you next time. Bye.